Okay, so hi, Carrie, Nathan.
Hi.
It's good seeing you guys again. I see that there's somebody new.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is Nathan.
This is Nathan. Yeah, he's 13, the
Okay.
oldest out of 3.
Okay. So, hi, Nathan.
Hi.
So, what's brought you guys in today?
Just a couple issues, like school issues, home issues. There's a separation between me and his mom, so he goes over there for 1 week, comes back.
And it's pretty fresh. It's a year and a half.
Okay. So, a new separation. So you're having to go to 2 different homes.
Yeah.
And it's 50-50.
It's like 1 week on, 1 week off, or
Yes.
okay. And you have a younger brother, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so you both are doing this
Yes.
with you and your mom. What kind of issues? You said that there's more issues.
Behavior issues a little bit. There's in his class there's some kids that are doing drugs. So, he hangs around them, but he's not involved in the drugs. There's a couple things that we have done, but we need to be able to solve issues on that.
Okay. So drugs. Has Nathan had any issues with the drugs?
No, not so far.
Okay. When you're at school, is there issues going on at school or with the people you're hanging around?
Yeah, they're getting in trouble and stuff and getting involved in drugs and stuff, which is not good.
Okay. And you're not taking part in any of this? No. Okay. You said behavioral issues.
Yeah, just getting him to listen. You have to tell him a couple times just to get him to do stuff. It's an excuse. I forgot, or I'll get to it later, and then he never gets to it. Them being so close, and not close in age, but her being younger, and then him being 13, he feels closer to her to be able to talk to her, and more joking. More as her being the step parent, but more as a friend than because of the age.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to tell him a few times for him to realize that I want him to do it.
Is there the level of respect that's needed?
I would say pretty much so.
It's just,
Yeah.
It sounds like there's,
I think it's more of
Reminders.
him just being a teenager. I think a teenage boy. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes he just gets, he goes back and forth from his mom's and here, and he doesn't really have structure there, and here he does. And he's not used to, us telling him, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Over at his mom's, it's more free will. He does what he wants.
So Nathan, hearing your dad and Kara say this, how do you feel? Do you feel like there's some truth to this?
Yes.
Yes. And what?
I forgot.
And having your dad says he has to remind you several times to do things, or you say that
And
you
you
forget.
say forgot.
Do you feel like that's an issue?
Yes.
Why do you think? Is there a reason?
No, not really.
Just do you actually forget, or is it just because you might not want to do it right then?
Because I forget and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff on my mind.
Okay.
Between that stuff that's going on between my mom and my dad.
Okay. So when you say things on your mind with your mom and your dad, how's everything going? How are you taking this separation?
I would say pretty good, but there's a lot of disagreements between them and stuff. So I'm kind of the middleman trying to solve it.
And how does that make you feel, having to be the middleman?
Stressed out.
Stressed out? Okay. And your younger brother, is he witnessing the same things as you?
Not really, because he likes to go off in his little own world.
Okay. So when you get stressed out, how do you feel like you're handling it?
Sometimes good, sometimes not really good.
So when it's good, what do you do to make it good? Or you do things?
Just try to agree with him and to ignore it, kind of, and put it off to the side.
Okay. And when you get really stressed out and you feel like you can't ignore it and put it to the side, what happens?
I'd just walk off and go like into my room or whatever and just sit there and think to myself, what can I do to like calm myself down?
Do you feel like this is happening a lot?
Not really.
Not really. Do you feel like it's controllable when you do it? When it happens?
Sometimes.
Do you have anybody to talk to?
No,
Is it something that you like to talk about if you're upset?
not really.
You just kind of seem to hold a lot in.
Yeah.
And is this affecting you when you're at school?
Sometimes.
How's your school life? How's grades?
Pretty average.
Average? Okay. Is it pretty average?
Yeah, average, right there on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah,
As the year is almost over, it's kind of,
dropping a
but
little
now
bit,
he's
but
kind
he's,
of picking
yeah.
it back up.
I think he just slacks off. He gets going and does okay, and then he slacks off, and then he has to jump back up. He thinks if he drops it down, he just got to do a couple things, and he can bring it right back up, you know. And he's got to realize that he's got to keep it up because at some point it's going to drop, and he's not going to be able to bring it back up.
Okay. Do you agree with your dad
Yeah, most of the time.
most of the time? When it comes to school, do you feel like you're pretty good and then you might slack off a little bit? It makes you feel like you have to work extra hard?
Kinda, yeah.
Is there a reason to slack off, or
No.
do you just get tired,
I'm
or
just tired and stuff
okay?
because of all this stuff.
Do you feel like the stress sometimes is weighing on you and it's affecting your school grades? Okay. Well, kind of talking about the school and the issues with the friends and the drugs, what do you like to do for your free time?
Go outside and play, ride scooters and
Okay.
bikes.
So you're pretty active
Yeah, most of the time.
most of the time? Okay. Well, I'm just wondering if you're doing, you're being really strong and not, saying, giving into peer pressure at school, if there's something maybe that you like to do when you're not at school, like a hobby.
I like to race, like cars and dirt bikes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and you know what, and that's what we were actually, thinking about doing, was getting him into racing,
Okay,
because
so
that's really what he wants to do.
picking up a hobby. So things that keep you busy and that you enjoy doing. Is that something that you're interested in?
Yeah.
Okay.